Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Yankee Trace in the building, back with another video. How you guys doing today? Yes, sir. Hopefully everybody's doing amazing today. There's gonna be a lot of learning today. Make sure you grab your notebook. I'm gonna explain this video as best as I can, so you guys can know a little bit more about trading. I'm super excited to be here, and thank you guys for um being part of this channel, being part of this journey. This is like me cooking, freestyling for you guys, so you guys can, make some type of money, make some type of income for you, for your family, for whatever you wanna do in life, right? So I'm gonna be explaining you so you can know like a little bit about trading and how you can make some type of money, right? So make sure you get your notebook because there's gonna be like some writing today. Okay, let me make sure the microphone is recording because sometimes I'll be trying to like record for you guys and all of a sudden the mic is mute, so it's not cool to start thing. Anyways, what is a candlestick, right? So you guys want to know what a candlestick is, right? So you can know like everything when it comes to trading, right? In trading view, what's going on, like, well, how do I read this? I don't know. Like at the very beginning, you just black and white. You don't understand anything that you are seeing in the graph. You just see like freaking movement or a story, the chart reflecting that it's going up or down, but you don't know like how, like what direction the market is going, right? That's what I'm here for you to guide you a little bit about the process, right? So what is a candlestick? A candlestick is a graphical representation using trading view that displays price movement. All right. I got a nice image for you that I'll download it. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can explain this as best as I can. Okay, so let's say these are candles, right? This is the close price over here. Hopefully you can see the arrow of the mouth, right? These are called wicks, right? I don't know if give me a second. Okay, hopefully you can see it, right? Okay, this is the let's call it. I don't know. I'll be trying to like draw here. Anyways, let's try to explain it like that. So this is where the market move, right? Where the market opens every hour. The market prints out a candle. Those are called candlestick. The candle. When I say candle, you already know what a candle is, right? So in 1 hour, that's the time frame. You can write time frame and then look for the definition. Maybe I look for the definition in another video. Okay. So I use most of the time the hourly time frame. Okay. So every hour the market prints out a candle, right? So a candle is the price movement in a period of time. That means this candle, that every hour the market prints out a candle and it goes up down and goes up, right? Oh my god, the price goes down as high as the market wants. Nobody can control that. And sometimes goes goes down, goes to whatever price it wants to go. And when the market close, that's like a done deal. That price is done already. It's closed, right? So sometimes the market opens over here in this direction. Let's say in price 1,000, right? The market opens in price 1,000. So at 12 o'clock, the market opens, right, in price was 1,000. let's say at 1 o'clock, there's gonna be another candle, maybe below or maybe higher. Okay. Okay. So this week's is basically is, let's say, when the market opens, the candle goes up or down, right? That's the lowest. Let's say the wick below the candle is the lowest price that the candle that the price action went down, right? And then it rejects, right, and goes to the upside, to the upper side, right, within that hour time period, correct? The so this area right here is the highest price that the candle went, right? The price opened here at the level of 1,000, came back, let's say, to 500, right? These are numbers that I just made up. Then it went up to, let's say, 2,000 and closed at 1,500. Does that make sense? I'm gonna explain that again. The price at 12 o'clock open, right? Open at 1,000, came back to 500. Then the price is just moving. It's just fluctuating, fluctuating. It's moving up and down, you know. And then went to 2,000, and the body closed at 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, close the candle, right? And that's when the candle is finished. It's a done deal already. Okay, the price don't wanna go higher than that, don't wanna go below that, than that, lower than that. Okay, beautiful. So candle close, that's the price that the candle close. That's the highest that the candle went. Price open and lower price. Okay, and then since the price close over here in this level, as you could know, so in 1 hour the candle is gonna open the same way, doing the same thing, right? At the same spot. Okay, it goes high, the same thing, and history repeat itself. Okay, hopefully you got a little bit of understanding of what a candle is. That way, when I say candle closure, you guys know what I'm talking about. Candle stick. Those are candlestick. Those are like the story. What story that the market is telling everybody, you know? So those are really important for entry levels that I'm gonna be like explaining you guys. So throughout the whole video, hopefully you like the video. Comment if you have a question. You can ask me a question. Feel free. I'm a very humble guy. You know, some people are like, "Yeah, right. You're not humble." Yes, I am. Okay. Anyways, who's in control? Who's in control of the market? Okay, this is really important. That way you can identify the uptrend. You guys know what an uptrend is, or the downtrend, or the downtrend. You guys know like what are what those are, right? Who's in control of the market at the moment? Okay, is he bears or is he bulls? Those are terminology in trading that bears means my cat is here. Me, my cat, come here. Say hi to Carmel. Bye. Okay, so who is in control, right? Bears means down or bulls means up. Who's pushing the market is strong. Like where the market is trying to go. Where is it? Where do I see that the market is going? I see with my eyes, right? Where do I see that the market is going? Right? Where should I mark? How should I mark my charts? Like in trading, you wanna ride with the wave. You don't wanna be against the wave. For example, I have the perfect example here. Okay, One second. Okay. I got it. Okay. I love this. I'm gonna use this dot or this arrow. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I think it's the same thing. Anyways, okay, beautiful. So who's in control of the market? Let me explain you. So let's say hypothetically that there's a line over here. I don't know. People say tug of war. I don't know what that is, but I guess it's like some type of game that people is pulling. Knowing like who's stronger than the other one, right? But you got the idea. So let's say, right, if there's like let me write it down here. Five people. Okay, I wrote it down already. Let's say there's five people here, right? Five people here pushing the market to the downside, right? Okay, and there's 10 people. Give me one second. I'm not used to that arrow, sorry. 10 people. Okay, 10 people pushing to the up side. Okay. So let's say, okay, if there's 5 people pushing to the downside, right? And there's 10 people pushing to the upside, who do you think is gonna win? The 5 people, the 10 people? It's common sense, right? Self-explanatory. The one that are pushing the market up is the one that is gonna win of course. So um let's say in trading you need to be part of the wave. You don't need to ride the wave against. Let's say if the wave is going to the upside, you cannot be like pushing the wave because more people is gonna take you. It's gonna take you money. So like us heavy money trades, ICC Mafia, we ride the waves and that's why we make some money, right? For example, like these shorts. I make money here because I'm riding the waves and I make money here. The same thing that I'm gonna explain to you guys. You know what I'm saying? We riding the waves. We think um we love to ride the waves. Okay? Boom. That's that. So who you think is gonna win? If more people are pushing to the upside. If 10 people it's gonna are using excuse me, pushing the market to the upside over overpowering the people, the five other people. Right. So we like to ride the waves. That's how we make some type of income over here with this with the way with the same way that we read the market with the eyes, right? So in ICC, give me one second. So ICC stands for indication, correction, and continuation, right? So indication, okay, correction, and continuation. Continue, hopefully. Anyways, okay. So let's say you are seeing an uptrend, right? So most of the time, right, when the market breaks, it means that it's indicating that the market is going um to the upside, right? It's breaking highs most of the time, right? Then the market correct itself, and then when it does some type of a structure, right? When it creates some type of bullish structure, that's when you are basically ready to enter the market. Boom, you enter here when they that do you guys remember that I was telling you about candle closure, candle close, right? When the candle close, let's say at this level of 16 26 300, right? That's our entry. That's when our entry is gonna be, right? Boom. Once we the candle close, we place our stop loss below the the structure, that the bullet structure that we see it over here, and that's when we target the high and placing our stop loss here, because everybody is getting a stop loss. The stop loss is getting hit, but us, we protect. You know, when our ideas is wrong, you know, that's why we put the stop loss here. Okay, does that make sense? So the market move like this indicates where most of the time we trade only. We just waiting for the continuation. In all reality, we just wait for the con- for the continuation to keep going, right? Huh. Right. Indication, correction, and that's when we trade. That's when we place our trade. Boom. At the break of, let me see, 26,000, 26,000, 26,330, I think. Okay. Let's call it 40. You saw it right there, 40. Okay, 26. That's gonna be our entry level for this trade over here. So most let's not even think about this right now. So let's call it from here to here. Market structure. Hold on. Gonna put this back in a minute. Okay. Market bullish. We gotta write that down. Boom. Bullish market. Ish. Truck. Truck. Short. Okay. Um. Over here in ICC Mafia, we don't trade basically the indication. We don't trade the indication. So because everybody that think, we just don't know like where the market is going when at the breakout, when it break this level the first time, when the market breaks to the up direction, let's say, we don't know how far the price is gonna go. We don't know how, like, where this price is gonna go, right? So people that are not like in our group, they just wait for the candle to break the level and boom, place the entry. And let's say they think that the market is going, let's say, to level. They just place a random TP out of nowhere. They don't know where the market is going. Let's say they think that the market is going to 27,000. 27,000. People think that the market is going to 27,000, right? Boom. People think that the market is going to 27,000 in the moment. From here, some people, when they trade the indication, they think that the market is going to 27,000, right? Boom. In trading, that's not the case. That's not how we do it. That's why we most of the time make our money. And then they put like their setup like this. Boom. They think they're gonna be rich today, and all of a sudden they put like the stop loss here, right? At the price of 26,300. Okay, 26,300, right? And can can you tell me like who's getting stopped out? Like all the traders that know don't know where the market is going, they get stopped out because they think that the market is going to a random price. You know what I'm saying? They just gambling, and this is not gambling, this is trading. Like we gotta wait for the right moment, for the right time to execute. Okay? Us, ICC Mafia, we don't get stopped out because we know where we're gonna place our stop loss when our ideas are wrong. You guys knows already what a stop loss is, right? When our ideas is wrong, that's when we place our stop loss. Boom. Okay, we're not getting stopped out because we don't trade indication. So when the market correct, that's why we are waiting for the correction, right? But not only that, we gotta wait also. So trading is a waiting game, right? So that means um we gotta wait for the market to make a bullish structure, and then wait for the also for the market to print out the candle just to go to the other high, to this higher high. Why is called higher high? Because this high, this price closed higher than this high over here from this swing high. Okay, so swing high. So that high is higher than these swing highs. Okay, so boom, and that's how I make some money, right? So I waited for the market to make bullish structure. Bullish is that the market is going up again. So what is this? Bull. Most of the time the market just correct itself and goes to its own highs because it gotta liquidate people that trade breakouts, that trade indication. We don't trade indication. We trade continuation. Anyway, so indication, when we are looking for buys, indication to the upside, we gotta wait for the correction to make some type of a structure, bullish structure, meaning when the market wants to go up, right? And then target the high. Boom. Give me 1 second. Boom. Anyways, do it from here. Okay. Hopefully you guys are, you know, boom. And that's also, I, this is called support, right? This level, that means that the market is supporting, is moving over here, is creating a structure to go to the upside. And that's called support, support, right? That means the price doesn't want to break this level over here, doesn't want to go below than this level. And that's what I'm saying. Well, if the market is not trying to go to this level, once it breaks that price over here of 26 and 700, that's when I'm gonna target freaking 26, 27,000. Everybody got it stopped out here. The one that break, that one that trades indication or breakout. Everybody that thought at that moment that the price were gonna go to 27,000, they getting it stopped out, right? They losing money. They losing money every single day. Every single day they lose money. Heavy money trade, we not losing money because trading is a waiting game. We are waiting for the time to execute. They lose money every day. They wanna trade every day. Us, we just got we just securing the back every day. We're stacking money. We're stacking one. Okay, let me keep it simple for you. We we are stacking $10, $50. Let's say if you got $100 account, we leaving that money there, the $100, waiting for the right time to put $5. When the market give us that bullet structure, we put in our $5, right, at risk. Let's say below the support level, right? We always put the stop loss below the support level. Okay, let's say we put it at the stop loss should be placed at 26,560. 26, okay, 560, okay, and the target level should be, I say so that, okay, that's the same thing that I do in my trades. Nothing crazy. Well, you guys, I'm gonna explain you. You guys gonna see with your eyes how I put the same thing that I'm doing here is the same thing that I'm gonna show you in a minute. The same thing, nothing else, nothing else, nothing crazy. So the market move like 3 times, right? That's how we trade. Indicates where the market is going. Boom. It basically telling you, hey, the second time that I make a structure, I'm going to the upside again. Okay. Once the price correct, indicates where it's going. Correct. Make some type of a structure, right? Some type of bullish structure is gonna go again to the high again, right? Boom. And and that's how it goes. And then it keeps doing the same thing, right? And that's how we make the money, okay? So support, you guys know about support, a little bit about support. We're gonna go in details about support, resistance. Some people call it resistance and everything. I call support for everything, honestly. So I hope you guys made it this far and are enjoying the video. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna put my target level and my um stop loss. Those are called entry levels. Entry level. Your entry should be here when it breaks. When the candle close above previous level that the price is telling you, hey, the price wants to do the same thing again. Boom, and that's how we make some type of income. Income, nice and simple. At the very beginning, when I started trading, nobody explained me like that. Nobody, until I saw the video from Sai. I was like, let me see how this guy make money as well. Damn, my head is so ugly. Anyway, um, and that's when I knew I was doing some other stuff, but it was like I couldn't even backtest. You know what a backtest is? Backtest is practice. Backtest means you know why I'm so nasty when it comes to the charts? Because I do a lot back testing is practice practice in um in data, in all data. What? Yeah, basically, you know what a backtest is? Let's say you cut the market here and it start like practicing, you see? It's basically a simulation of the market. back in like is the history of the market that happened in the past. Okay. History practice is the history is the is practice. Okay, write that down. Is to practice the history of the market from the past. That's how you get nasty. That's how you improve it. That's why I'm so good at trading, right? And every day I'm getting better. You know, I can relate trading. I can relate trading a lot to sports. Sports. If you wanna see the ball when the pitch is throwing the ball at you, right? You gotta try to make contact with the ball, right? So when you go to the barricade when the machine is throwing the ball and you like are in the home plate grabbing the bat, you gotta open your eyes, and try to like swing it and try to hit the ball really nice. You gotta practice in the body cage, right? You gotta go to the where they throw in the ball so you can become a better batter, a better at bat, right? That's the same thing in trading. That's why when I saw Sai, when I saw Sai trading, I'm like, I definitely can backtest this. I can practice this. I can practice this. And that's when I fell in love with this a style of trading. Everybody's style of trading is different. Every style in trading can work if you make it perfect. If you perfectionate the craft, whatever you do, if you put the work, it works. Okay, so whatever we do here, it works. Whatever my mentor Ty is doing, it works. He got his money, right? He got a little bit of money. You know what type of money I'm talking about. Um, anything can work in trading. Okay, if you put the work in and backtest the strategy that you wanna practice, all right. If you put the work every day, freaking countless hours, you can make it over here. Okay, don't let nobody tell you otherwise because I have seen results and now I'm gonna see more results. All right. Anyways, let's keep going so you guys can know a little bit more, right? I want you. So the same thing happens in a downtrend, right? The same thing happens in a downtrend. Okay, probably we're gonna go indeed. It's the same thing, right? Yeah, I'm getting tired. So when the price indicates correct, and then that's when we are looking for trades to go to the down direction, right? We place our entry when it breaks below this 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 swing low. Okay, when the price break before below this swing low, that's when we know that the market potentially can go to the downside. I'm not saying that it's going 100% to the downside. Potentially, all right. We can get stopped out as well. Not every trade is 100%, right? Not every trade is 100%, but I've seen it like in my back, like when I'm back testing, when I'm placing a trade, it's like freaking they most of the time it's 60%. Let's call it 60%. See, like most of the time, it's going it's continuation to the downtrend, right? The same thing. Okay, let me see what else. Consolidation. Also, I seen people looking for a trend in a consolidation. I see people. I know that people. So that's why a lot of people lose money because they don't know where they at in the market, right? But we know, as every money trades, we know where the market is going and everything else. When you see that when the market is here, what? Tell me why? If you see that there's a low here, there's a low here, there's a swing low here, and there's a swing high. So over here, where do you think, like, who's in control? Like, what is the trend? We make the we make money when the price is going up or down, right? Or down. Over here, what do you see? Do you think that the market is going up or the market is going down? Where do you think it's going? It's going sideways. It's basically liquidating people that don't know how to trade. Liquidating. I think I wrote it down somewhere here. Okay, consolidation. We call it no trading zone. No trading zone. When you see when the market is going sideways, you take this tag, I think the rectangle, and blur everything out. That means you're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. You don't want to lose money. You don't want to be part of that. You stick with the rules. You know. But I've seen people from not from here, not from this group, but from other groups marking the consolidation, and they think because in this area they think that they probably let's say they probably don't mark it like that. Let's say um let me see, boom. Okay, there you go. They think that we are in an uptrend, right? And then they I don't know, they could they mark it random, right? And they think that the price is going to this high, to this swing high, and all of a sudden, right, entry at the entry level here, right, and they think the market is going to this price, and guess what? Guess who's getting stopped out? Those people that don't know how to trade, that don't know how to see, that don't know how to identify where the market is going. Okay, so the way we are teaching is really nice and simple. Trading should be simple. If like I was thinking about trading is not like doing freaking math. We're not doing like freaking math problems here or solving math problem like the square root of 9 plus 10 divided into freaking 2000. No, trading should be simple. And I believe that. Okay. Boom, that's that. So three, you already know what an indication is. Indication. Okay, let me please write it down because my the terminology when I'm speaking, you guys can understand, right? Indication, boom, is when market breaks above swing high or swing low or or swing or swing low is correct. And we Okay, please write it down. Please write it down. Please. Thank you. Okay. Consolidation. Where is okay, my apologies. My apologies. I'm sorry. But you always can go back to the video. Okay, I'm not trying to make the video also like super long. What are we? Okay, there you go. Let's bring that down. Okay. So consolidation, we call it no trading zone. Heavy money trades community. The money is protected. That means we're not getting stopped out. Everybody else that is not us is crying, telling God, please God, make the market move. My money is stuck here, and we are getting and they get stopped out. That's what happened to those people that are not from here, from my group and ICC members. Those people, those are the people that gets stopped out, liquidated. Entry level is when the candle breaks above or below price action. A stop loss is when my ideas are wrong and I protect my capital. Target, take profit, or TP. Okay. So, guys, with that being said, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully, you guys learn a little bit. Please learn a little bit of trading. Take your future. Don't take your future for granted. Okay. I'm taking from my time to teach you guys. That means it's really important. Okay. I'm not trying to take advantage of anybody or take any type of money from you. I don't need it. Thank you. Um, if you guys have any question, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, um, drop a comment, be part of the community, be part of something big, be part of money improvement, self, anything that you wanna call it that is gonna make your life better. 1% better than yesterday. Hashtag 1% better than yesterday. Okay? Be part of a nice community. You can go to seminars. You can do like a bunch of things that are positive instead of you watching memes or watching um freaking a video that won't make you any type of income. Why not be part of this community? Why not be successful? Why not having rich friends? Last but not least, the reason that I'm doing this video is because, right, I'm tired of having broke friends. The friends that I'm not saying that I don't love my friends, but I would like to ask for my friends, hey, can I let me get the Lambo, let me go to the store and grab a coffee. I don't have those type of friends yet. Okay? I wanna have the best friends. This is one life, one type of opportunity. You can be part of something big. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. It's your boy Yankee Trades, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.